Once upon a time, in a kingdom far, far away, a prince arrived to search for the princess he was destined to marry. The prince was handsome, charming, and fearless. With his faithful hound at his side, the prince journeyed for days on end. He fought dragons, wizards, and goblins. And just when he thought all hope was lost, he finally arrived at the castle where the princess was imprisoned. The prince climbed the hill to free the princess before she...
Stand aside.
Look!
Louisa?
Martin.
What happened?
Are you all right, miss?
Yes, I'm fine. I'm fine, thank you. I just felt a bit faint. I just didn't drink enough water, and we should all drink lots of water when it's hot, shouldn't we?
I'd like to check you over when you come to the surgery.
No, I've got to take this lot back to school.
Louisa, I think your health is a little more important than whether they're late for face painting, whatever the next lesson is.
Martin, these children are in my care. I can't just abandon them.
Oh, when can you come?
How about this evening? Unless you've got plans.
Plans? No.
Good, OK. Everybody, if you want to stand up. And could somebody pick up my book? Thank you. Now, Isaac and Ray, you can stay at the front and Otis and Drew at the back. Stay in your pairs, OK? Mind the cars, please. In your pairs, please.
The headmaster says she's a disruptive influence, but just because she won't sit down and keeps walking out the classroom doesn't mean she's spoiling it for the others, does it? I mean, if she's bored at school, they should give her something more interesting to do, shouldn't they?
Stop that.
Hey! You don't tell her what to do.
When she's in my surgery, I tell her exactly what to do. Is your daughter actually ill?
You're the doctor.
Yes, I am, and I'm hoping that you're going to describe some kind of medical symptom.
Well, she's always doing stuff, never settles. Would you call that a medical symptom, or being restless all the time?
No, I'd call that being restless all the time. Leave that alone.
She's been off school all week.
Sick?
Suspended. She damaged a couple of the teachers' cars. She didn't mean to. She was just jumping around on top of them for a laugh.
Well, that's very funny, but again, not a medical symptom.
She never used to be like this. When Delph was at junior school, she got certificates for being good. You asked Miss Glasson. Bet you've got her number.
I have patients to see. This consultation's over.
But you haven't told me what's wrong with her yet.
She's very annoying.
You weren't from Al?
Not for a while.
Me neither. Not one phone call, not one postcard. I don't even know where the bugger is.
I can give you an appointment Thursday.
I'd rather see him now.
What's wrong?
It's personal. It's nothing like that. What you're thinking. You're just trying to slip me in next, eh? I'll only be 5 minutes.
Okay, I'll ask the doc.
Oh, there's a love.
If and when your daughter requires a doctor as opposed to a policeman or a probation officer, I'll be only too happy to see her, but in the meantime, I have real sick people to see.
But
Goodbye, Mrs. Lane.
It's not Mrs. I'm divorced.
I'm not surprised.
Get off there now!
Morning, Doc.
Go away.
Oh, don't be like that. Doc, I think I've got depression. Or maybe it's that bipolar thing that you read about.
I'm not going to discuss your mental health in my kitchen.
Well, haven't you got some drugs that you can give me? Or maybe I should try that therapy thing.
Pauline, does Bert have an appointment?
You were going to ask if you'd see him anyway?
Take him away and find a slot.
Now?
Yes, I want you both out of my kitchen now.
Only me.
Oh, God.
I brought your fish kettle back, Marty.
Well, I said I'd come and pick it up. Why are you limping?
I'm not.
Well, only because you stopped walking.
I'm fine. Well, haven't you any patients to see?
Quite a few, actually.
Coffee?
No time, Bert.
Come on, boy. It's all right.
No, get that dog out of here. It's not a zoo.
Ray's my guide dog. I'm blind.
Yes. Right, take a seat. No. Mind the coffee. Over here. That's it. Over here. And there's a chair there. All right. Now back. That's it.
Sit.
Right, no, that seems to be the problem, Mr. Cleary.
My big toe. Very painful.
Which foot?
Right. Sorry. He gets a bit protective.
It's gout.
Dr. Sim used to say it was gout.
That's because it was gout. Right, this way. No. I'll take the dog. Give me the dog. Right, that's it. This way. Come on. Oh, careful. That's it. Here. Right, here, take your dog. Take your dog. There it is. There. Right, I'm putting your prescription in your breast pocket. Next patient, please.
Mrs. Tyson. Mrs. Tyson!
Right, through you go.
You all right, Mr. Cleary?
Not really, no. He's given me this Indo something. I don't know what it does.
Indomethacin. Do you want me to look it up on the computer?
You really got time?
I got 6 hours to kill. Have a seat. Come on.
Alison, what's the problem?
I'm sorry, Miss Glass, it's not my fault. I thought I turned the ovens on this morning, but I forgot, so nothing's cooked yet.
And that's not your fault because...
I'm sorry, but it's Doc Martin you should blame, not me.
Why? What's he done?
I went to see him this morning, and not only did I have to wait for ages, but when he finally did see me, he wouldn't even look at Delph or tell me what to do to stop her being so mental.
Oh, I don't think you can say that she's mental, Alison.
Jumping around on teachers' cars.
Yes, well, I did hear about that, and I was very surprised. She was such an angel when she was here.
Well, that's what I was trying to tell him. But would he listen to me? No. Typical bloody man. He said she weren't ill, but if she's running around like a nutter all the time, there must be something wrong.
And you may well be right, but at the moment I am very worried about these kids out there. So give them bread, give them salad, but give them something to eat, Alison.
Hello? Hello?
What are you doing?
Trying to work out if you're dead.
Well, I'm not. Thanks for asking.
You looked unconscious,
I was thinking.
with your eyes shut and your head slumped over.
There's no law against that. And I'm a police officer, so I know that's true.
How many fingers am I holding up?
What's it to you?
I'm a doctor.
Really? So, you work round here?
Yeah, I'm the GP.
So you'll know who's ill, who's faking. who's been stabbed or shot,
Yes, people come to me if they've been injured.
then I think we should have a talk.
Well, of course we should have a talk. I just found you unconscious at the wheel of your police car. Come and see me today.
Well, I'm not
This
sure...
afternoon.
Okay.
Did you eat any breakfast this morning?
Just a cup of tea.
Have you passed out before?
Not for a long time.
You tired?
A bit, but then I have had quite a few late nights. Nothing exciting, just been working. Not clubbing or anything else.
I think you might be a little anemic. I'll take some blood.
Why would I be anemic?
Heavy periods?
What?
Or perhaps you're premenstrual.
No, I'm not.
Is there any chance that you're pregnant?
How could I be pregnant?
Are you saying you're not?
Yes.
Good. I mean, right.
You know, I'm not very happy talking to you about this kind of thing.
Why not?
Because, Martin, you're asking me questions that are completely inappropriate.
I'm your doctor.
Yes, but you're also... You know, you're also... You know, you and me, we've got some kind of... Shall I just change my surgery and go to Weybridge?
That's up to you.
Right. That's what I'll do then. Because everything's always up to me, isn't it? You never do anything or say anything to help us move on. We just go round and round in circles.
Louisa?
Joe! My God, how are you?
I'm great, thanks.
I haven't seen you since, when was the last time?
Ages. 5, 6 years?
And are you visiting or
I'm working here. Port Wend's my patch now.
are we having two policemen?
No. PC Milo's gone. Career break. Last thing I heard, he was training to be a plumber in Poland. Any of them prozzies on drugs?
They're not prozzies.
Really? And I suppose I'm not.
Joe? Joe?
What?
Are you okay?
Fine, thanks. Yourself?
I better get home.
Husband waiting for his tea, is he?
I'm not married.
Boyfriend?
No, not really.
Too busy with all the kids?
I haven't got any kids.
At your school, I thought you were teaching.
Sorry. Yes, I am. I'll see you later.
See ya.
Can I help you?
PC Penhale. I'm here for Dr. Ellingham.
Is he in trouble?
No.
He's just a witness then.
To what?
Whatever crime it is you're investigating.
I'm not here in connection with any ongoing inquiries.
What do you want to see the doc for then?
I'm afraid I can't divulge that kind of information.
Oh, I do work here, you know.
Are you the receptionist?
Might be why.
Because I've just taken over from Mark Milo and I need to put names to faces fast. Who exactly are you?
Pauline.
I'll remember that. Pauline. Now, if you'll excuse me, where is he? Hello?
Why don't you knock?
Not my style.
Take a seat.
We didn't do the formalities before. Police Constable Joseph Penhale.
Dr. Elliot.
MB, BS, FRCS. I saw that on the plaque outside.
Yeah, very observant.
Got to be in my game, especially now I'm the new neighbourhood beat manager.
Right.
Sorry if we got off to a bad start. Obviously, with you being the local medic, I want to make sure we have a relationship that's mutually beneficial, if you get my drift.
I don't. What do you mean? Hello?
Hello?
You going to answer my question?
What question?
Do you often get very tired?
I'm on the job 24/7.
You're asleep in your car. You ever fallen asleep when you're talking or eating?
No. Well, now and then when I'm eating. When I'm speaking sometimes.
If you laugh or get angry, do you ever feel like the muscles in your neck can't support your head?
That's happened once or twice. Thought it might be whiplash.
No, that's something else.
Any luck?
I'm afraid not, no. I mean, when I was with me, I could just about cope with this sort of job, but now...
You didn't think he'd stay forever, did you?
Well, why not? I mean, what's the rest of the world got that you can't find in Port Wen? It's a bit early for that, isn't it?
Want a glass?
Don't mind if I do. I mean, 1 minute, Al is begging Pauline not to go as far as Bristol, and then the next, he's planning a trip to a rainforest. I mean, if it wanted rain, he could go to Newquay, right?
Right.
Kids, I mean, non-stop grief from start to finish. You'll find out what they're like when you have some yourself. Not that you seem to want a family.
What?
Well, I thought you decided not to have some of your own.
I want kids. I want lots of kids.
Well, when?
When I found the right man.
Narcolepsy.
It's a neurological disorder marked by a sudden, recurrent, uncontrollable compulsion to sleep. Before it started happening, did you suffer any kind of head injury?
Why?
Cranial traumas can set off this kind of condition. Perhaps you fell over or crashed your car.
Kicked in the head?
That'll do it.
It was a couple of years ago. I was trying to nick this farmer near Bude. Some mix-up with his TV licence. He wouldn't come quietly, so I started to put the cuffs on. He runs out into the yard. I chase after him, trip up, fall under his horse. When I wake up, paramedic tells me he's kicked me in the head. The horse, not the paramedic. I'm covered in blood. Wife started complaining after that, saying I was acting weird.
Why? What did you do?
Nothing. But she kept banging on about my mood swings and me forgetting everything and my mood swings. We're not together anymore.
No, I can give you something to keep you awake.
Thank you, Doctor.
Penhale, until you start the course of treatment, you're not to drive. Is that clear?
But I got a bit...
Good.
I got a problem.
You're not allowed to drive.
No, not that. This. If I walk into a local drugstore, hand this over, word might get round I'm sick. Some of the local villains might think I'm not up to the job. Port Wen might become an even bigger hotspot crime-wise. Is there any chance you could help me out?
You want me to get your prescription for you?
That'd be great, thanks.
Sorry, I don't do that.
If you ever get a parking ticket, I can make it disappear.
I don't drive.
Do you want a shotgun license?
No.
Well, how about 10 quid?
Yeah, okay. Right then.
Yeah, to be honest, I'm not even sure I'd be taking it.
Why not?
I stay away from drugs. just say no.
There's a difference between something on prescription and something you get off a dealer.
It's a slippery road from aspirin to crack. Not sure how this Ritalin might affect me.
I got 10 minutes. I can tell you all about it.
3021 from Middlewall, come in.
3021 receiving, go ahead.
Someone's locked his keys in his car down with a plaque. Can you assist? Over.
I'm on my way. Show me dealing. I'll check that info later.
And you're not taking any other medication? And you don't suffer from asthma?
Hello, Miss Lane.
Stomach ulcers? Well, what can I do for you, Alison?
Actually, you go next.
Oh, you were first.
No, I don't mind waiting.
I gotta order these supplies.
I'm not in a hurry.
All right.
Oh, for God's sake, I'll come back later. Come on, Delph.
I think she's got some kind of thyroid imbalance, which might explain her weight problem. No wonder she's been...
I wonder what.
No, nothing. Let's have a look at that list then, shall we?
Delph. 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 Delph, what do you think you're doing? Oh, she's always doing it. She's going to kill herself. I keep trying to tell her, but will she listen to me? And now she's not at school. I can't be expected to watch her all the time.
Has the school mentioned anything to you about assessing her for ADHD?
ADHD? What's that?
It's attention deficit hyperactivity disorder.
Is that what she's got?
Well, it's not for me to say, really.
No, that's Doc Martin's job, and he couldn't be arsed, I told you. He pushed me out that door before I get a word in edgeways. Maybe you could tell him how bad Delph's got.
Me?
Oh, we'll listen to you.
Possibly.
Oh, thanks. If it is ADHD, what can the doc do exactly?
Well, there's drugs, I think. Yeah, like Concerta or Ritalin. They just slow kids down a bit, helps them to concentrate.
Well, that's what Delph needs, drugs. Be careful! Delph! Be careful, Delph! Delph!
Louisa, come in. Have you registered in Wadebridge yet?
No, not yet. But I'm not here to talk about me. Alison Lane's daughter, Delph.
Fat girl, Bolshy mother.
Alison is very upset. She's worried there's something wrong with Delph, and I'm worried there's something wrong. And I'm sure that Delph's going to do herself a serious injury if she keeps
can't
on
discuss
like
my
this.
patients.
All right. Well, if a young girl came to see you with extreme hyperactivity, possibly even ADHD, would you prescribe her something like Concerta or Ritalin?
Oh, just like that?
Yes.
No.
And why not?
Any kind of behavioural disorder requires a careful assessment. It needs a thorough and specialised examination and then a well-considered treatment plan. And I'm sorry, I cannot discuss...
Martin, I saw Delph riding around on the roof of a van, going at about 30 miles an hour. How she didn't fall off and kill herself, I really don't know.
Have a seat, Louisa. It's easy to forget that some children are just bad.
Sorry?
Well, there's a fine line, isn't there, between those that actually require medical intervention and those children that are simply very naughty. Oh, when I was a child, if I misbehaved, my father just gave me a slap with his belt. or a table tennis bat, or both sometimes.
Right. And you don't think that's had any?
Evening, Doc.
What do you want?
I wanted another word about my depression.
What?
I've been thinking about my life as a whole, and I just wanted to ask a few more questions, that's all.
I best get going now.
Why is it exactly, do you think, that I'm unhappy all the time? I know that's a hard one.
No, it isn't. You're lonely, bored, unloved, and past your prime. If you ever had a prime.
I thought you were going to cheer me up.
How?
Well, with a few words of wisdom. I mean, do you think I need a new challenge in my life? You know, something to focus on, now that Al's left me in the lurch.
Quite possibly.
Oh, so what you're saying is I do need a new challenge. Maybe shift my life into a whole new direction. In other words, I should give up the plumbing. Thank you, Doc. I'll see myself out.
How are you feeling today?
Okay, thanks.
Did you have some breakfast?
Yes, I did.
Good.
Right, where are you?
How fast were you going?
Oh, I don't know, Constable, but I certainly wasn't speeding.
Maybe you're just too old to be driving.
How dare you?
You all right?
Sorry, Doctor. Do you mind not talking to the suspect until I've concluded my inquiries?
She's not a suspect, she's my aunt.
Well, in that case, we'll say no more. How's that with you, Doctor?
Is your leg hurting?
Yes. And my back's killing me, too.
Right, now, the good news is your victim, Mr. Cleary, is blind. So he won't know it was you that tried to kill him.
He walked out in front of me. It wasn't my fault.
It wasn't my fault either.
Say it was.
Good, because it wasn't. Now, the bad news, your back pain. I'm afraid it's due to osteoporosis. I'm going to send you for a scan.
It is precisely why I didn't come here in the first place.
Doesn't hurt. It's a dual-energy X-ray. Just measures your bone mineral density.
I have to waste an entire day sitting round some ghastly clinic.
Well, if you'd like to end your life, bent double in agony with your limbs snapping like twigs, and we can forget all about
all
this.
right, I'll have the stupid scan.
Oh, good. I'm going to give you some stupid hormone replacement as well.
Why?
Because that's what I'm prescribing you.
Martin.
The estrogen will slow down your bone loss and promote bone formation.
Right. Thank you.
Next time you have a problem, come and see me straight away.
Only if you stop treating me like one of your patients.
You are one of my patients.
Are you ready for me now?
No, I'll tell you when.
You know that Ritalin you prescribed for PC Penny?
Ritalin.
Ritalin. I was looking it up on the internet.
Pauline, can I suggest that rather than surfing the web, you order the latex gloves and tongue depressors that I asked for 2 weeks ago?
Oh yeah, Mr. Titchell rang. They're ready for collection.
So why haven't you collected them?
I forgot. I was reading about this Ritalin, and there's nothing says you give it to grown-ups to keep them awake.
How dare you? I don't pay you to check up on my prescriptions.
What you pay me to do is boring. I want to be stretched. Is there anything else you can give me to do apart from answering the phone and making appointments?
You're forgetting to collect my supplies.
Yeah, what else can I do?
You can mind your own business. Try it.
Is the doctor in?
Oh, I'm afraid so.
Well, I need to see him right away.
Actually, I think I'm next.
Are you in pain?
A little, yeah.
In a hurry?
No, not really. But I've been waiting here.
Well, I need to be at work in 5 minutes, so I'll go in front of Mr. Cleary.
What's going on? Why is Ms. Lane reorganising my diary? Can I have Mr. Cleary's notes, please? I believe he's the next patient.
No, he's not.
Wait a moment. Not yet. Patients do not come into this surgery without my invitation.
And yet, here I am.
I take it this is about your daughter.
I got rung up by the school this morning. They want Delph to go in there on Monday for an interview with an educational psychologist. On Monday.
And?
And you need to give me some drugs to stop her from jumping around the room. You need to give me some of that Ritalin.
Who told you about Ritalin? Was it Miss Glasson?
I'm not saying. Has Delph got ADHD?
Not in my opinion. If I did think she had ADHD, all I could do would be to refer her to a child psychologist where she would be tested. She would be assessed by specialists.
Before Monday?
Well, of course not.
But I need something straight away. If the school thinks she's normal on Monday, they won't throw her out.
Until she starts jumping on teachers' cars again.
Well, maybe she won't. Maybe it's just a phase.
Acne is a phase. That child needs taking in hand, something you have clearly failed to do.
It's not my fault. She never used to jump on cars. In fact, up until 2 months ago, it was all I could do to stop her playing with a Nintendo for hours on end. Now she won't even concentrate on anything for more than a minute.
Well, perhaps if you had stopped her playing on her Nintendo and encouraged her to take some exercise, then she wouldn't have put on so much weight. What are you feeding her?
Why? What's that got to do with anything?
Because diet often has a huge bearing on children's behaviour. Do you give her fresh fruit?
I
and
have
vegetables?
not come here to talk about my cooking.
No, you have come here to ask me to sedate your child so that you can pretend she's a good little girl.
She is a good little girl.
There's nothing little about her.
You mean she's fat?
Yes.
And I suppose you think that I am fat?
Yes.
We can be as fat as we like, Delph and me. You tosser.
Mr. Cleary!
You can go in now, Mr. Cleary.
Thank you.
You okay, Mrs. Lane?
It wouldn't help me. I know he could if he wanted.
Go through. Careful. Mr. Cleary's notes.
I already gave them you.
These aren't them.
Must be on your desk then.
Find them. This way. No, Mr. Cleary, this way.
I don't even know what happened.
You walked in front of a car.
But why did Ray run away?
He obviously needs more training. Bad dog. Well, nothing's broken. You should be fine as soon as the gout clears up. What's in your parcel?
Mackerel.
You shouldn't be eating mackerel. It's full of purines. Bad for the gout.
Pauline said I should eat more fish.
Oh, did she?
More fish. Fruit and vegetables, but especially fish.
Not that sort of fish.
She didn't specify.
Oh, didn't she?
I just told him what it said on the website.
Which website was this? I keep forgetting I'm just a receptionist.com. If anyone has a medical problem, refer them to me. I'm the doctor.
And I'm just a receptionist.
What? Sorry.
Squash my ciabatta.
Really?
Yep, there's prawns everywhere, and I've got mayonnaise all over me.
No, you're all right.
Right.
Can I buy you a new sandwich?
No, I'll just eat this one with a spoon.
Right.
Actually, the reason I had to get this was because Alison Lane was late again for work this morning. Nothing was ready. She'd said she'd been to see you. Everything okay?
Yes, I understand you've been talking to her about the benefits of Ritalin.
Yes, I may have mentioned something, but I have had pupils that have been prescribed drugs for their behaviour, and I've seen what Ritalin can do for kids like...
Louisa, it's bad enough that I have a receptionist second-guessing my every diagnosis without you joining in as well.
I'm just trying to help.
So am I. Mrs. Tishel,
Doc, sorry.
you have my tongue depressors
Do I?
and latex gloves.
Oh, yes! Oh, now where did I put them? Oh, sorry, Doc, I am in a bit of a tizzy.
Right.
Yeah, I've just had that Alison Lane in here just now. Oh, she gave me a very hard time.
Uh-huh.
She wouldn't believe me when I said I had all my diet pills on display. Kept asking for something stronger.
Mrs. Lane was in here asking for appetite suppressants.
Yes. Oh. Bingo.
Has she bought them from you before?
Yes, she bought them a couple of months ago. Sorry.
Thank you. Help! Dial 999 and get an ambulance.
Is she okay, Doc?
Do you need any help?
Just get back, she needs air. Plenty of air.
Sorry, you lose. Play again. Port end surgery.
I've done that. The ambulance is on its way. Look at all that blood.
Where does it do?
Oh, he didn't say.
Go and ask.
You're back. You all right?
I'll roll you over. All right, I need a artery clip.
Oh, what's it look like?
Looks like a pair of pliers with scissor handles. Well, you hold, you take that. Okay, move your hands. Right, you open that.
Right, stand back. Stand back. Have you called an ambulance?
Of course we have.
Excuse me, Nathan! Out of the way! Oh my God!
She'll be all right. Did you give your daughter diet pills?
What?
The pills you got from Mrs. Tishel 2 months ago. Cheap diet pills cause hyperactivity.
I didn't give her any diet pills. I did give her some Ritalin.
What? How much?
Just a couple of pills this morning. I thought they'd calm her down, but they didn't.
Where'd you get them from?
I saw some on your desk, Paul. Sorry, excuse me. I wouldn't have taken them if you'd given me some.
Multiple lacerations of the head, neck, chest and arms. I put a clip on the brachial artery. She'll need an IV. Give her some colloid and watch her BP.
Ready? That's it. Oh, I thought she was going to die, didn't you?
No. You left Ritalin on your desk.
Actually, it was you left the pills on my desk.
No, it wasn't.
You took them off me in the kitchen and you put the bottle down and you went to steal Mrs. Lane.
You're wrong.
You did! They still look full, so I gave them to P.C. Pennale.
You haven't heard the last of this. I want a word with you.
Let me guess. You're fired.
That's 2 words.
But I am, though, aren't I? That is so unfair. I told you.
Phlebotomy.
What?
Phlebotomy.
I don't know what that means.
You clearly don't have a problem dealing with blood. I want you to go on this course. It's in Truro next week. They'll show you how to find a vein, how to insert a needle into a patient, and how to draw blood for analysis. I'll tell you who to bleed, but you'll be in charge of the actual bleeding.
Bleeding. Oh, my God. How much more money are you going to pay me?
What?
There's promotion in it.
Well, sort of.
So I should get more money then.
Well, let's see how you get on the course
so many
first.
pounds of blood sample. That'd be fair, wouldn't it? Say £10 a test tube plus a bonus if I do it quicker than you were expecting. Can I wear a white coat?
Hi, Martin. Sorry it's late.
Oh, no, come in.
Brought someone to see you.
Oh, you. How's your daughter?
She's all right.
And what did they say at the hospital?
They said she would be dead if it weren't for you.
Yes, that's right.
Alison.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Alison was worried about coming to see you. She thought you might be angry, so I said that I can...
Come and protect her.
I'm sorry I stole the Ritalin.
So am I.
But then again, if you'd given me someone I asked,
Alison.
it wouldn't have come to...
Listen, your daughter is nearly an adolescent, not a child. She reacted to the Ritalin in the same way that an adult would. It stimulated her. Added to the fact that she was already strung out on diet pills, wasn't she?
I told you no.
You did.
Are you calling me a liar?
Yes.
For your information, the diet pills were for me. All right? Although I suppose she could have nicked some behind me back.
Oh, God. Well, I suggest you lock them up. Or find an alternative method of weight loss.
Such as?
Keep your mouth shut.
And it's time to go. She really is very grateful. Can I stay here?
Of course you can.
No, I've promised to take Alison home. I meant, can I stay at this surgery as your patient?
You want me to be your doctor?
I want you to be my doctor. Yeah.
What changed your mind?
I don't really know. Do you think...
What?
Do you think I'm anemic?
I can find out, but I wouldn't worry about it at this stage.
Oh, but I do worry.
Do you?
Yes.
What about?
Everything. I worry about what I'm doing with my life.
Well, I'm sure that's not uncommon.
Well, do you worry about your life?
I tend not to dwell on those things. I just try and keep busy, really, with work and my hobby.
Your clock.
I nearly finished this one.
Then what?
Perhaps it'll be time for something new.
I hope so.
Good.
Yes.
If it wasn't for you telling me to make some life changes, I wouldn't be here.
I meant take regular exercise and change your diet, not open a restaurant. There's blood on my plate!
Oh, it's this girl, she's not too handy with the old cleaver.
Excuse me?
There's blood on my plate! Oh, God!
Oh.
The new contestant series of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire starts this Tuesday at 8 with a Nurses Special.
Paul originally trained as a chef. He is now a heart and lung transplant coordinator. Let's play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?